So, welcome back to Resident Evil 3, Nemesis. Um, so, yeah, so there's gonna be some changes. The biggest one being that, um, I didn't fight Nemesis, when he dropped the item. I took the item and ran to the newspaper place. He did follow me in there, and he did hit me a few times, but I just used the herb that I got from outside this little area here. And also, there was zombies this time instead of, dogs. Also, I didn't get this mechanics memo. I know I know that you're intimidated by your new job, Kevin. So let me just tell you how to make sure that you and your train gets along just fine. You see, these cartridges were made in 1968 and then imported from Europe. Sometimes they get rickety, but they still work because they are simple, stubborn, and strong. We can always depend on them. If we have a bad day and are malfunctioning, you'll need to take a good look at your circuits for any trouble. Once you discover what's wrong, you'll need to fix it easily. I'm sure that you'll be able to avoid those nasty little malfunctions if you check the parts every day. These old trains will surely have problems if we don't remember to check them out. Just remember that if you need to replace anything, you have to choose a suitable part. When I say suitable, I mean that even if you can't find another original part, you'd better find something that works good enough. Even with regard to oil, you must always prepare good quality oil for these trains. Never forget, Kevin, that a man may betray others, but a machine won't, unless it's a Terminator. So, let's put this item in first. So there's three, like I said before, there's three items, but one of the items is two items combined together. Where is it? I know there's something in here. Some of the parts seem to be out of order. The fuse is broken. The mixed oil has been used up. So yeah, it would have said something about the cord, but I already used the cord.
You're one of the survivors from the rescue team, right? I just ran into your teammate, Carlos.
How did a girl like you manage to survive?
Hey,
Magic.
I'm no ordinary civvy. I'm a member of STARS.
Stars? You mean the RPD Special Force Team?
Hey, is someone wounded back there?
Nah, he's fine. So, Mikhail, whose accent constantly changes, I looked up, apparently he's Russian.
Oh,
Doesn't sound Russian.
this looks bad.
They're coming.
Somewhat, I guess.
Get ready.
They had some mix in some Scottish at some points.
Fire! Fire! Stay together!
Calm down. You're safe now. Everything is gonna be okay.
You know, somehow I don't think that's
No.
true.
Don't come any closer. Stay away.
Okay, sure, fine, whatever. But the accents in this game are kind of weird.
So Jill, did you decide to help us out? It looks like we're the only ones who survived. We should work together.
No, we can't trust her.
Why? But Sergeant, we need her help. Our unit's down to you, me, and Lieutenant Mikhail. That's it. And Mikhail's hurt bad. If we don't cooperate, we won't be walking away from this mission.
Fine. Then let's go over our plan. We're moving to the clock tower area, which is the designated landing zone for the extraction chopper. Once we get there and give the signal, the chopper will fly in and pull us out.
Yep, that's basic.
That's a lot of ground to cover. I don't think we can make it on foot.
Yeah, clearly.
The main problem we have is that the landing zone is cut off from here by the fire. So we have no choice but to use this cable car to navigate through it. Fortunately, we can also use it as a moving shield to get us through the worst areas.
That works for me. Good plan, sir.
Okay, people, let's get moving.
Or
Jill, put this
two
on.
people. I remember this Shady Leg or whatever. She did. Never mind. I can't even really remember too much of it. It was funny. They made the parody of this that scene where you guys put it on. It was like a. It doesn't matter. I've unlocked it. So I was saying before about Carlos. On the Umbrella Chronicles game, which is the 0, 1, 3, and its own little story thing, there's a scene, you can get like biographies and stuff of characters, and for Carlos it says he has, I mean, it says Native American blood or something like that. So for whatever reason, Carlos is part Native American as well, but he just has such a strong accent. There's the barrel. It's not much. I just find it funny.
Don't come any closer!
I mean, basically the same thing.
Mikhail, do you have some kind of death wish?
My people, they were wiped out by these monsters. I can't stop just because I'm wounded.
But can't you see those monsters are also the victims of Umbrella?
Are you accusing me of taking it out on them? You don't seem to understand something. We're not really involved with the company. There's no reason for any of us to take responsibility for this mess.
Yeah, he's going into Scottish right there.
I know that. And right now, that's the only reason why I'm trying to cooperate with you.
Kyle has such a small part in this game, unfortunately. And most of the time, he's just sitting in that room. He's just laying down hurt.
Sorry. I feel so useless.
Don't. You fought hard and have the wounds to prove it.
But I'm still alive. My men aren't.
Don't think about that now. Just rest.
In the SD parody, you know what? I shouldn't say anything about that. I was gonna say something, but about Mikhail here, but I think that would give away too much stuff. So never mind. Half asleep. I had to record these things so late. Sorry about that. I guess that did take out the two. Like I said before, there was zombies here, and the two of the ones I passed by were ones that are on the ground. Did I get the shotgun shells? I did. So this is the second half of the town, the streets area. In this part of the game, you have three main places to go to. There's the electrical place, the power plant or whatever. There's the gas station, and like a medical. Oh, I forgot about you. Oh, he didn't die. Really? Surviving all that, huh? Yeah, I killed everyone in this room, except for this guy who just bit me. So I didn't kill everyone until just now. Oh, you came to life too, huh? Well, I don't want to have to deal with you later. At least it's not like Resident Evil 4 where an enemy that's on the like a headless enemy can still slam you to the ground. So like I said before, I didn't fight Nemesis in the kitchen. I didn't fight Nemesis inside of the restaurant. So I still have the grenade launcher rounds from the restaurant. So we're gonna go this way first, get this little area done with before heading off to the next little scene. This is the gas station. We use the crank here. Oh, it was an old crank, so it broke. So, we use the wrench. This is one of the 2 places you need the wrench for. You can't continue in these little... You can go over here, but you can't continue in this area until you get the wrench. The wrench is essential for 2 of the 2 main areas. There's a puzzle coming up that... It's not the best of puzzles. Sometimes there's items in here, sometimes there's not.
Jill! Hey, the zombies are getting restless.
I know. I can hear them. What's going on?
Oh wait, I wasn't supposed to go outside. Whoops. Carlos is watching outside. Well, I'm glad it didn't trigger that event.
Jill!
What's
You need
wrong?
to get that first aid spray.
They're coming! They must have sniffed us out. They know we're here.
Those 5 zombies.
Hey, calm down.
Any objections to my playing hero this time?
What are you doing? Carlos!
So you can go out there and it'll trigger an event. Or you can go in here, finish up the puzzle, and then trigger a different event. We're going to finish the puzzle. The storage is to maintain the temperature level of the oil. When you operate the electric lock, I just keep pushing buttons until it works. Yeah, sure, whatever. There you go. You just gotta make it show that the A is the only one that's on there. How did it work? Oh, I didn't go in that little room. Didn't have anything in there. Yeah, the gas station goes on fire. This is a gas station, so this place going on fire is not great. Sometimes this place has powder, but most of the time it doesn't. I'm sorry. There's Carlos. Oh, there's Red Herb here. I gotta grab those. Get myself some full heals.
Relax. I'm not dead yet.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. That hero stuff is harder than it looks.
Did they attack you? Did they bite you? Let's get these red herbs. I was gonna say first aid sprays, but oh, we only have one. We can only grab one. Wow. Not much I can do about that. So long, red herb. That's loud. So you can do this scene without Carlos. You do this, he just kind of runs away before the explosion. But he'll be in the scene if he's with you during the explosion.
Ouch, my ears are ringing. We both should be deaf by now. Okay, I'm gonna scrounge up some equipment. There might not be any at our destination.
Well, it's possible. So yeah, we don't ever have to come back to the gas station again. The gas station's dead. I just want to get that little area done with. The clock tower is the next area to go to. You can die anytime now. Another one. Nope, it was just him dying. Now this is the statue of Michael Warren. He's got a book on him. He's holding something in his hand. But I can't carry it because I have too many items. Oh, I guess the red herbs were on the other side, were back at the gas station, not in here. That sucks. I'm gonna take out the zombies that are gonna chase. I guess it's gonna be Carlos again. I think if I go in the doorway before... No! Yeah. Alright, buddy. What's going on here, Super Handgun? Failed me, huh? Alright, let's put some of this stuff away. We don't need it right now. First aid spray goes away. We have a red. We don't have another A, so until then we can't make any more flame rounds. We'll get more A soon. We always do. Surprisingly enough, A becomes a lot more rare than B does. We don't need the oil yet. There's two different oils, blah blah blah. Alright. Yeah. Not yet. I can get the statue thing before saving it. So there's something I never showed on screen, but I couldn't do the puzzle either way, so I didn't bother showing it off. But I'll show it off when I get there. Why you need this book? Yep, give me that there book. It's a bronze book. The lights turn red. So if I go all the way back to the beginning now, I'll be able to get the powder from that area. But I'd like to do some of this stuff first before I go that way. I need the book. What am I doing? I think the restaurant now has enemies inside. So yeah, if you try to take the compass there, the fountain thing will flow up and then all the electricity will come out. That's why you need the book to stop the electricity from the coming out. It's kind of a replacement kind of thing. That's about it. I got really unlucky with the handgun on those guys. I guess it's fine. Probably gonna get the battery, put the battery in, and then go all the way back to the beginning to get all the stuff from that way. I mean, there's still stuff that way I had to go to anyway, like the hose and all that. And there are enemies I left behind. Oh wow. Oh wow. There's 3 dogs. I always hate this room. Just go down already. Gun, what's going on here? Getting headshots, blowing up dogs with this thing. Now the gun's not killing them. We're gonna run out of handgun bullets soon. So, as you can imagine, you put the compass in. I actually probably already gave away what this thing gives you, because I said it already, but you get a battery from it. We already killed the dogs, so we don't have to worry about those things. We do have to come back. Oh wait, how does that work? I don't actually have to come back this way, so I guess the zombies that come out of that wall thing won't come out, which is good for me. But yeah, there's a lot of... Basically, you go from one end, then you go back and get all the stuff from it. Save, because I did a lot with this save. I mean, I'm damaged, but I should be fine for now. We need the battery, we need the wrench, we need everything in my hand right now. We don't need his ink ribbon, but... I have one ink ribbon left right now. I'm pretty sure if when I go to... Pretty sure there's an area that'll give me more ink ribbons eventually. I mean, obviously that's the thing, every Resident Evil, but pretty sure it's sooner than later. Now the question is, do I go all the way back? Do I put the battery in now? I'll have to deal with that other bug unless they respawn. Oh, it's a brain drainer. So yeah, there's two different kinds of drain damios. There's the brain drainers and the... They basically do the same thing. Just the weirder, uglier version of it. Oh man. Oh, it was grenade rounds? Well, that sucks. I mean, I can probably get by them for the moment. By the way, who goes to what area is actually different. You can have a very different outcome if you do certain things differently. Like I could have had Carlos go this way and Nikolai go to the gas station. Basically the same kind of outcome, but actually it's a little bit different. Not very much, though. Yeah, I remember what happens here. Oh, it didn't happen. So, when you, depending on where you are, one of two animal, like that, the window that happened before where the dogs came out of, that could be crows instead. If crows go there, then you'll get dogs in this area. That little bus station area. But yeah, use the crank here. We have one handgun bullet left. Yep, don't need the crank no more. Alright. I was actually trying to aim for the stupid thing. Yeah. Gotta get past this part. Whoa. You're too close. Wow, that's a lot of zombies. Like 2 or 3 shotgun shells would actually probably kill most of them. Also, the dogs are gone now. Firefighter Jill. That's my next destination right there. I want to go all the way back to the front. I might want to heal myself. Do need more handgun bullets. I am running out. Now my question is, okay, be a little bit risky doing this, but I don't know how this is gonna work. I don't think it'll mess anything up if I go this way first and get the crank, but I could be wrong. This would have given me more herb, wouldn't it? Up afterward. We ain't any red herb left, do we? Mostly because I left the other one to burn. Oh, it's the bomb. Interesting. Well, we took them 2 out. Those are the brain drainers. It's almost always brain drainers. So the trigger, the back trigger, actually aims at... That's interesting. The back trigger is the one that aims at the items, and the front trigger is the one that aims at the enemies. Okay, I was right. We got the crank. You can use the crank on either the gas station or over here. Zombie. Running low on bullets. Yep, crows now. of rounds. There's no reason not to come over here. If I had A's and B's and all that stuff, I could just make them into acid rounds and fire rounds, just straight that, but I'd rather not fight the crows. Oh! I actually have more grenade launcher rounds than I do shotgun shells. Well, we gotta make this place safe. There might be dogs in this area now. I didn't shoot any of the zombies in here. It's dogs. I don't even have to go the other way. I can go right through the restaurant. There's no reason for me to go that way. There might be more zombies in this area too, though. That's fine. There are. Really? Alright, as long as there's none in front of me, I'm pretty good. I'm probably gonna be making some handgun bullets and shotgun shells after I make the next flame rounds. He would have come out if he'd been there. So this is the point where I usually hear the scream. But we've already heard the scream. We already know the lady's there. She died. This is where it usually happens. When I come back this way, I hear the scream. There's the dead lady with the zombie in front over him. Darn it, really? If I had a handgun. Wow, really? Just die, please. Well, this is not good. You okay there, buddy? So yeah, at some point, Dario got out of this thing and left. Oh, it's 2 A's, 2 B's. I'm probably gonna be making shotgun shells with one of these B's, if not both. Oh, that's Dario's memo. What am I doing? I missed a few things. That's fine. It was Dario. I was right. I don't know why I knew it was Dario. I cannot help but wonder if anyone would read these words, but writing them will help me maintain my sanity if nothing else. After I become a meal for these undead monsters, will the GIs responsible for sealing off the town laugh upon discovering my corpse? So this is how it's supposed to end. I don't want to die. I'm just not ready. My wife, daughter, mother, my entire family has been killed, but none of that matters anymore. Right now, my life is the only important thing. That's all that matters. I would never have pictured my end to be like this. I had so much left to do. Rather than become a salesman, I should have tried my hand at being a novelist. It's what I've always wanted, but my mother would only tell me that I have a long way to go. Why did I ever listen to her? But this looks like the end for the great Dario Rosso, novelist extraordinaire, cut down before his prime. Alright, where are the zombies? So yeah, basically he left the thing and he's over there. He left his little storage bin at some point. Originally, I thought what happened was he left because of the woman who screamed, and he ran out there to try, like, sort of a, he went crazy kind of thing, like he imagined his daughter thing. But that's not the case at all, it seems. That's not the case at all. We have to make one more thing of flame rounds, and that's about it. Well, we can make handgun. We can make one set of handgun bolts and 2 things of shotgun shells. Or we could mix these all together and make. No, that would just be. Well, there we go. No, we need those for now. Grenades are quite useful to us. Inventory's looking a little low, though. Although technically we do have 5 full heals. No, wait. More than that. I'll be coming back to the box on the other side. So it doesn't really matter. I think we have enough flame rounds for a while, until we get the infinite ammo box later on. We do have to fight Nemesis 2 more times, believe it or not, before we even leave the streets. But yeah, we've basically finished this entire area. The only things left to do are the 2 areas I haven't gone to yet. I could check her, but again, it'll just say, oh, she's already dead. She never becomes a zombie. That's not a thing. I can go this way. No, that'll take me by those 2 zombies that I didn't bother trying to fight. It's actually safer to go this way at this point. Actually, no, wait. This will take me right to the doorway, right? This will take me right back to where I was, where the crow room is. Right? Yeah. We didn't even have to go all the way around the restaurant area. We could have just gone that way. Well, that sucks. I think there's a zombie on the floor around here. No. Oh, he moved into a position where I'll never be going back to? Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that before. A crawling zombie goes back into like a sort of waiting position. I think we should be okay for now. I have to remember that handgun's really like almost super effective on the drained Damio enemies. Do I take them now? No, I think we're good for now. We'll take them when we come back. Already killed these 2 enemies. I don't even know what this place is considered. A pharmacy?
Wait!
Nikolai, what have you done?
What did you do?
I had no choice. He was about to turn into a zombie.
That's why you
It would have
screamed
been
no
a
help?
threat, so I eliminated it.
But he was still conscious, wasn't he?
He was as good as dead. And it took fewer bullets to kill him now than it would have if he had transformed.
Okay, I've lost control of my control.